Hello and welcome to another one of my video game reviews. Um, I was supposed to put this up weeks ago. I said it was like one of the worst games I ever played, and I have played some bad games, and I think it's my lifetime goal to play every bad game there is out there because I have played and beat Triggered Man. I have played and beat a lot of them. I've even played E.T. when I was younger, and I even beat that, finding all the phone pieces. But this one here, oh, it was frustrating. It took me multiple tries to even get to the ending, with 18 levels into it. Um, and it's mostly because of poor controls and poor depth in the game, and that is BUBSY 3D. I couldn't believe it. I like the other BUBSY games. I found them pretty good on the Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo. I do own the first one on both consoles. Um, well, when I was younger, I used to play this with my friend, and we had fun with it, but we didn't have good concept of good gaming back then. Like, we didn't play with Resident Evil, stuff like that, and I'm not comparing it to that, so don't get me wrong on that one. But this had potential to be a good game. Like, if the controls were a lot better into it, the 3D would have been so much better. The underwater levels were so hard. It took me multiple times. I was going back at levels just to find extra lives, just so I could get through the game easier. I tried not using cheat codes as much as I can because I believe that's not a good way of doing it. But I did make it to the end. The last boss is a little bit complicated. It took me, I say, close to 10 tries to get it over with. But it started, like, you could tell each level tried to make fun of either movies or other video games, stuff like that. Like, on the back here it says Mortal Bobcat when he fights the mammoth, uh, which is probably one of the best boss fights in the game, where he faces the mammoth. Like I said, there's not much to say about this game besides the whole factor it sucks. I paid $5 for it about 5 years ago, and I overpaid to get. Well, I got my $5 worth out of it for gameplay wise. It took me close to 3 days, 4 days to just to beat it because I had to continuously go over and go through each level. The story of the game is Bubsy is on the planet of Wooly, and he's looking through each level to find rocket pieces so he can get off. And I got the story ending of he built it halfway and only made it to another planet. Wooly is full of space creatures which you fight through the whole game, where you have to bounce on their heads to kill them or shoot the atoms at them, and that's what you're collecting through the whole game is um, atoms. Sorry, and yeah, but like I said, you could tell this was going to be pretty crap because they didn't even put any like working design in the back of the book or like the underneath the case. Like, even any game that you would see had to like artwork of either the game and everything like that. The game itself only has little paws onto it. It says Bubsy 3D. Um, Accolade released this game in '96. Um, but yeah, like I said, I know it was the starting of the 3D era in gaming, and they tried to revive the series because of part two apparently. But like I said, I like part one and two. Um, I used to rent part two from a rental store around here all the time and play it. I used to get pretty, I got pretty good at it. This one here, like I said, I used to play this all the time with my friend when I was younger. I liked it at the time. Now, after playing it after so many years, it's not that great of a game. I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. And this is the first time that I'm negative in my videos towards a video game review. But yeah, it's one of the worst games. So if anybody's played this and want to give a comment, go right ahead. I feel free to say whatever you want. Um, but like I said, crappy game goes in my crappy list pile. I will keep it because I am a video game collector. You gotta have I guess you have to play the bad games to get to the good games. So yeah, Bubsy 3D. Ugh. So that's my video game review. Keep gaming. Hopefully not games like this, but keep gaming, everybody. And I will catch you later. And remember to spread the word of the Mad Gamer. And keep playing, everybody.